Oh, shit, that is not a way to start an episode, but fuck it. Oh boy, that's not good. Oh. Technical difficulties. Okay. All right. Where was I? Anyway, it's getting dark out. I turned the light on, so should be okay. Only thing I gotta worry about is wild homeless people. Emphasis on wild. So I'm gonna keep this on me, just in case I gotta go medicine man on them. News. Sports news, as always, because that's the only thing we got right. Political news, and then news, medical news, I guess you could say, because the world's gone mad. When was it not mad, really? Alright, let's start with sports with some surprising news. Eastern Conference, we got the Boston Bruins leading in their table, and the Capitals leading in their table. Very surprising news, I know. Well, no, it's not really surprising. It's really the West, not East. Well, yes, really the West that you'll be surprised about. But let me just. There we go. Now in the West we have the Oilers leading in their table. You never thought you'd see the day. Edmonton Oilers leading the way. What else was there? And it was the Avalanches. They were leading in their table. Another one, shite team, but they're leading. That's new. But the surprising one for British Columbians is the Vancouver Canucks, the laughingstock of the NHL. Now, what's the surprise, you would say? They're not last place in their table. In fact, technically they're in third. I'm sorry, what? Vancouver Canucks. The guys who lost in Game 7, I think it was 7-3, are third place in their table, behind the Golden Knights. And then there's another team which had 16 points. Now, I believe Edmonton either has 18 or 17, and the Canucks with 15. Are they going to bring home the bag this year? No. Next year? No. Year after that, we're probably going to see a playoff run, and then year after that, playoff run with a possibility of victory. Now, if you're a Canucks fan, first off, God have mercy on your soul. Next is, wow. Your guys aren't in last place. You're no longer the laughingstock. You know who is in last place? LA, with 8 points. There comes a point when your team is more shite, almost by double, than the Vancouver Canucks. You gotta rethink your fucking life. Almost by double the points. 8 points. And Vancouver had 15. Almost double. Whew. That's embarrassing. Now, what to do? Alright, political news. Actually, no, we still got sports. FC Bayern. Now, this is a special report from my friend, German, and he is a fanatical fan of Germany's greatest team, Bayern Munich. The type of guys who beat a team 9-0, and another team 23-0. These guys are the real deal in soccer. Not like our soccer team, who lost 5-0. Oh, by the way, the German I'm talking about is on that team. I just heard something, and I'm very afraid, which is why I'm holding this hammer. Now, FC Bayern, good team. They won 1-2 in their most recent game. However, the opposing team didn't score the one. It was an own goal from Canada. One embarrassment, scored on his own net. I'll teach them to think twice about hiring Canadians. Now we got political news. Andrew Scheer, he's about to get thrown out of his party because he sucks so much. No one likes him. No one wanted him in. They just wanted Trudeau out. And now, one guy quoted, he took a shot on an open net and missed. He didn't hit the crossbar. He didn't hit the sides of the net. He fucking missed. Can't disagree with that. There's something talking on the other side. Political news. What else do we got? The West exit. British Columbia, Alberta, and Saskatchewan want to leave. Not gonna happen. Wish it would. But it does send a message to Trudeau. We do not like you. And he says he's gonna have to focus on fixing the divide. It ain't gonna happen, buddy. We all fucking hate you. Here's how you get the support of the Conservative Party and the West. Trans-Canada Pipeline. 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them. You listening, Trudy? And then get rid of Quebec. And I don't mean do what the Bloc wants. I mean just kill all the Frenchies in there. This is an English-speaking country, and Quebec is the biggest leech we have in this country. Quebec is like the pothead brother who hasn't moved out of the house yet. He's relying on Big Brother Alberta to pay all the bills. Same with Ontario and those fuckers on the coast. They take and take and take and do not give. Do you know how it's paid for? Camera's over here. Good old Albertan bitumen. And Albertan bitumen is oil. Daedric after Daedric on the plains. All paying for their amenities. And what does Alberta do? They just have to keep giving because the Prime Minister says so. And their Premier ain't that much of a help. So what you have to do is stop equalization payments because no, you're all relying on Alberta. And once you want to go, well, go. You know why? Because you're only going to be helping Alberta because they're no longer paying for your shit. Now, here's another topic which is controversial even though that it shouldn't be. Apparently there's been a new record set for the youngest person to be transgender. Now, me personally, I have no problems with you being transgender. If you want to do it, do it. However, I do believe that we have to draw a line with children. Children, they're not old enough. I remember when I was a kid, I thought that zombie dogs lived under my fucking bed. And I was terrified to sleep at home, but anywhere else I was great. What else was there about kids being absolute idiots? I'm just thinking of stupid things I've done. I broke my arm twice, both of my own fault, jumping off the playground like I'm in the fucking WWE, and then I break my right arm. And I was 5 or 6. The child who's choosing the transition is 4. At that point, everyone should be like, no. But no, they're saying, I love my trans. You know what? If you're transgender, go for it. That's a problem. You're exploiting a child. I remember someone in my family wondered why they weren't a boy. In this day and age, they would have been transitioned. And another one, a court case in America, Texas. A mother told a boy, believe he was 6 or 9. No, that joke was not intentional. He was either 6 to 9 years old. You know, if I highball it, he might be 10. Anyway, a child, minor, can't consent to anything at this point in his life. His mom said he was a girl. The boy says, no, I'm a boy. And the mom has primary custody of the child. This is a divorced couple. And the mom, for every period she has the child, dresses called Luna instead of James, the child's real name. And then the boy starts believing it. But the dad's like, no, your name is James, you are a boy. But the kid's so brainwashed at this point, he actually believes it. However, his dad brought him back. Well, I wouldn't say brought him back. It's not like it's a disease. Some people think it is. And he's like, yeah, you're and he's like, what's your name? My name is James. Are you a boy or a girl? I'm a boy. But then, after that, the mom takes the dad to court. And the court rules in favor of the mother. Which means that the boy will be chemically castrated and have gender reassignment surgery. This is child abuse. Now, around 50%, it was either 20 to 50% of people who transition go back. What if this boy wants to go back and start a family as a man? He won't be able to because he's chemically castrated. Which means that he wouldn't be able to do any of the necessary things to produce a child. His sperm, even though that it will still be present, will be duds. He'll be shooting blanks. Which means that he can't have a family. Child abuse. I personally think that mother should be arrested, and I believe that the father should have primary custody. All right, let's finish this off back with sports. I don't know. Let's go science. Do something scientific. Fuck me. Yeah, that really dampened my mood. All right. Nuclear energy. Why is that a problem in Canada? Nuclear energy is one of the cleanest forms of energy around, and it's also very efficient, unlike solar or wind. Now, many of the people have a primal belief that every nuclear reactor is going to go off and that they're going to publicly dump all radioactive waste. Personally, I know several spots of Canada that do not have a home within 50 kilometers or miles, whatever you want to use in this scenario. And there's also 4 kids suing Canada over climate change, and we're not doing enough. Canada is not even on the top 100 list of people who are contributing to climate change. Keep in mind that there's only 196 countries, I believe, on the planet currently. Which means that we are a complete non-issue. The two main countries that pollute the atmosphere is China and India. They are not stopping whatsoever. The most polluted river in the world, I believe, is in China, the Yangtze River. It contributes to that giant pile of shit in the ocean. Now, we're not even going to go into the climate change debate, whether it's a problem or not, but Canada is not a problem, you dumbasses. Canada is actually doing one of the best jobs to be clean. Stupidity of some people, I tell you. Anyway, I gotta end this with one hand gesture. My friends will know what that means. You could probably figure it out too, if you know fucking sign language. Anyway, yeah, no gossip today. See you guys in the next one. L&W News. Tell your friends. And remember to always... Oh, shit. Go fuck yourself.